I'm your sister. A shocking family secret that could change Rihanna's life forever when the world woke up to the heartbreaking news of Ronald Fenty's death at age 70. Fans mourned the complicated legacy of Rihanna's father, a man she had both loved and legally battled. But no one could have predicted what would come next. In a twist straight out of a Netflix drama, a woman has come forward claiming to be Ronald Fenty's secret daughter. And what? Even more shocking is her insistence that Rihanna, the world's most famous pop queen and billionaire mogul, is her half-sister. This isn't just a case of fan fiction or rumor. There's alleged DNA proof, emotional voice notes, and receipts going back decades. And insiders say Rihanna had no idea this woman even existed. Buckle up. This rabbit hole goes deeper than anyone expected. Ronald Fenty, the man behind the mystery Ronald Fenty, was known for many things. His charisma, his struggles with addiction, his fractured relationship with his superstar daughter, and his colorful romantic history in Barbados and abroad. But beneath the surface, there were always whispers. Family friends in Barbados have spoken about other children Ronald might have had outside his marriage. Some said he was a ladies' man with a long memory and a short temper. Others dismissed the rumors, until now. Just 1 week after his death, a woman named Marcia Fenty, 35, from Trinidad, made a public statement that sent shockwaves through social media. I've kept quiet for too long. Now that he's gone, I want the truth out. I am Ronald Fenty's daughter. And Rihanna is my sister. The DNA test that rocked the internet. Many people initially rolled their eyes, thinking this was just another clout chaser looking for her 15 minutes of fame. But Marcia came armed with evidence. According to reports, she underwent a private DNA test years ago. One she says was arranged by Ronald himself when they briefly reunited in 2019 after decades of silence. The test allegedly confirmed a 99.7% parental match. To back up her story, she dropped photos of her mother with Ronald in the late 1980s, a handwritten letter signed Dad, R. Fenty, audio voicemails of Ronald apologizing for being absent and calling her his baby girl. For many fans, the resemblance is uncanny. Marcia has high cheekbones, green eyes, and a striking smile, and side-by-side comparisons with Rihanna have gone viral. Rihanna had absolutely no idea. Sources say, according to insiders close to Rihanna, the singer is in shock. Rihanna is grieving her father, no matter how rocky their past was. The last thing she expected was to find out she might have a secret sister. She had absolutely no clue, a source told Entertainment Scoop. Sources say Rihanna's team is scrambling to verify the claims, with her legal advisors considering requesting a second court-supervised DNA test. She's not rushing to meet this woman. There's grief, there's confusion, and above all, there's betrayal, the insider continued. A history of secrecy and scandal. Ronald Fenty's past was never squeaky clean. He publicly struggled with alcoholism and crack addiction, admitted to cheating on Rihanna's mother, and even allegedly stole money from Rihanna's brand to launch his own company, leading her to file a $75 million lawsuit against him in 2019. They later settled privately, but their relationship remained strained. Marcia claims she always knew Ronald was her father, but her mother, identified only as Lydia J., refused to let her come forward while he was alive. She said he wasn't ready, that he'd be ashamed, and that the world only had room for one Fenty daughter, Marcia revealed in a bombshell interview. Family fallout, divided over the revelation. It's not just Rihanna who's stunned. Marcia's claim has sent shockwaves through the entire Fenty family, with some siblings skeptical and others cautiously welcoming. Her alleged half-brother, Ronald Fenty, reportedly told friends he was open to the possibility and willing to meet her. But Rory Fenty, Rihanna's other brother, allegedly believes Marcia is exploiting the situation and should stay away from Rihanna. The family feud is brewing behind the scenes, and funeral plans for Ronald Fenty have become tense, with sources saying Marcia was not invited to the memorial service held in Barbados last week. Marcia breaks her silence. I'm not here for money. Marcia insists she's not looking for fame or fortune, despite her sudden rise in media. I don't want anything from Rob and Rihanna. I don't want her money. I don't want her pity. I just want to know where I come from. I want my daughter to know her aunt. I want to stop hiding. She revealed she's a single mother of two, working as a school counselor, and claims Ronald helped financially only twice in her life. He sent me a $1,500 check on my 18th birthday. That was the only birthday I ever heard from him, she said tearfully. Fans are split. Some are calling Marcia brave while others think she's cashing in on Ronald's death and Rihanna's fame. Social media goes wild. Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok erupted with debate as hashtag Fenty sister trended for 72 hours straight. Popular tweets, plot twist, Rihanna's dad had another daughter and didn't tell her? This family is wild. She looks just like Riri. Come on now, the Fenty genes don't lie. Rihanna needs to protect her peace. Not everyone who shares DNA deserves access. Fan-made TikToks comparing Rihanna and Marcia's mannerisms have racked up millions of views. Even AI voice filters are being used to fake Rihanna responding to Marcia. The line between truth and fiction is blurring fast. Legal drama looms. Could Marcia inherit anything? One of the biggest questions now is, what does this mean legally? If Marcia's DNA results are legitimate, she may have a claim to Ronald Fenty's estate, however small. But more explosively, she could make branding and legacy claims connected to the Fenty name, now synonymous with Rihanna's billion-dollar empire. Rihanna's legal team is reportedly reviewing trademark protections, as they fear a PR nightmare if Marcia tries to capitalize on the Fenty name. Even if she doesn't want money, others around her might push her to sue. It's a slippery slope, said one IP lawyer. The psychological toll on Rihanna. Let's not forget, Rihanna has just lost her father, is raising 2 children, and is reportedly pregnant with her 3rd child. To now discover she may have a half-sister, after decades of trauma, therapy, and rebuilding her identity, is a psychological gut punch. This is a woman who's worked hard to build her peace. To have that shaken by a family revelation like this is devastating, said Dr. Lanice Thompson, a celebrity therapist not affiliated with Rihanna. Will Rihanna respond publicly? So far, Rihanna has not issued a formal statement. However, eagle-eyed fans noticed a cryptic story posted to her Instagram just days after the news broke. Betrayal cuts deepest when it comes from blood, followed by a black heart emoji. Some believe it's about Ronald, others are sure it's aimed at Marcia. Rihanna has since gone quiet on social media. Netflix special incoming. You heard it here first. Streaming giants are reportedly circling this story. Insiders say both Netflix and Hulu have reached out to Marcia for potential rights to her story. One source even claims a documentary titled The Secret Fenty is in early development. Marcia neither confirmed nor denied the rumor but did say, "I'm telling my truth, one way or another." What's next? Will Rihanna agree to meet her supposed sister? Will the Fenty family publicly acknowledge Marcia? Could this tear the already fragile Fenty family apart? For good? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, Ronald Fenty's legacy didn't end with his death. It exploded. Final words. This story isn't just about fame, fortune, or shock value. At its core, it's about identity, who we are, where we come from, and what we're willing to face to heal. If Marcia is telling the truth, then Rihanna isn't just a global icon. She's a sister who never knew she had another sibling walking this earth. And if this revelation leads to healing, then maybe, just maybe, Ronald Fenty's final chapter won't be one of chaos but of closure. Stay tuned.